Hey, welcome back or welcome to Flex Yoga Studio. My name is Adam. Today we're going to practice a yin flow. What does that mean? It means that we're going to move way slower. We're going to hold fewer postures, fewer seated positions, and we're going to do it for a longer period of time. So it's going to be an easier flow to wind down, to relax, to stretch the body, the mind, and I'm going to go a little bit into what it means throughout the practice. In the meantime, you can open up your mat, you can bring a blanket to elevate your hips, maybe blocks if you have, or books. And if you have a bolster or any other pillow, that can also be nice. You don't need all those things except a mat or maybe even a rug just to practice and stretch your body. But if you have anything else, that can be really nice. Let's go ahead and face to the front of the mat. Although it's really lit here and it's midday, sun is out, this is a great practice to practice whenever you feel like you need to relax and just tone down a little and maybe soften a little your body and your thoughts. It's also a great practice to fall asleep with right before you're going to bed. So I have some music playing in the background, and I'm gonna put the playlist in the description below, so maybe you'd like to play that for yourself as well in the background. As well, I have a timer over there that I'm gonna look over in different times in the practice, so we can know exactly how much time we're holding the different sides of the postures. Beautiful. Let's go ahead. Let's place our hands on our knees, facing down or up. And let's start with a few breathings here with a few breaths together. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale to sigh it out. Let's do it once again. Breathe in deeply through the nose. Exhale to sigh it out. Nice. Now just breathing through the nose, in and out. Try to find a spot in your breath that you can focus on. Maybe you just want to count your breaths. Or maybe you can feel the lungs being filled with air and exerting this air out. Maybe you can feel the diaphragm inflating and deflating. Allow yourself to sit here for a moment. Maybe it's the first time that you're seated on the floor today, or maybe this week. Maybe this is the first time that you're seated on the floor today, maybe even this week. Maybe your mind starts to already wander and you start to notice different thoughts and sensations that come up in the body. Maybe the voice inside your head is telling you, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Sitting here. This is uncomfortable. I'm already bored. Maybe it's quite the opposite and you're happy to be here. Can't wait to go deeper into the practice, into the breathing and the postures. If you know what's expecting for you, so you might feel that. Let's have a short breathing practice before we're going into our movements. So we're going to practice square breathing. Square breathing, box breathing, square breathing, we are having equal parts of the breath. Inhalation, holding in, exhalation, and holding out. We're going to do 4 seconds for each part. So let's take a preparatory breath. Breathe in. Exhale out through the mouth. And now only through the nose. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Exhale it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Hold it out. 4, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Holding it outside. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And holding out for the last time. 2, 1. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Nice. Inhale, both of the hands over the head. Blink your eyes open. And exhale, hands beside you. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. And exhale, hands beside the body. Let's start with simple twists. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. The left hand comes behind the lower back and the right hand over the left knee. Breathe in to lengthen the spine. And exhale, look over the left shoulder. Nice. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Allow yourself to deep, briefly to deep, briefly deep into the diaphragm. Nice. Look forward first. And inhale, both of the hands will go up. Exhale over to the right side. Left hand over the left knee. Right hand behind the lower back. Breathe in to lengthen the spine. And exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inflate the diaphragm. And deflate it. Look forward and inhale, both of the hands over the head. Exhale, both of the hands come over the knee. We're cupping our knee here. We're going to use it. We're taking a variation of a cat and cow. So on the inhale, we're breathing, we're lifting our chin and opening our heart. Maybe leaning a little forward. And on the exhale, we're bending, we're not folding forward, but we're tucking the chin to the chest and leaning backwards, hanging off of our knees. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. And exhale. You can also move your neck here left to right. Maybe bring your ears to your shoulders. Try to see how that feels. Your right ear to your right shoulder and your left to your left. Breathe in to open. And exhale. I stay a little longer in the exhale positions because it feels really nice, but if it feels rather to open the heart a little nicer for you, so feel comfortable to take a few more times with that and just move with what feels good to you. Nice. I'm removing the blanket underneath me, planting the hands in front of us and finding our tabletop. Nice. So rooting down from the left hand, left wrist is under the left shoulder, left knee is under the hips. Both of the knees are under the hips. Inhale to open the right hand up to the sky. And exhale to plant the right hand underneath the left shoulder. On the inhale, we're opening the left hand up to the sky. And exhale behind the lower back. It's called thread the needle. Really stretching the right shoulder here. If that's too much for you, you can also keep the left hand either under the left shoulder or maybe even to the front of the mat here. Deep breaths into the body. And exhales. Try to breathe only through the nose, ins and outs. Let's plant the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Breathe in and open all the way up. Right hand to the ceiling. And exhale the right hand down. Beautiful. Let's do the same on the other side. So root down from your right hand. Breathe in, open the left. And exhale, thread the left hand underneath the right shoulder. Allow the head to rest. Inhale to open the right hand to the sky. And exhale behind the lower back. Deep breath in. And exhale to let it go. This is a shoulder warm-up before we're going to hold postures for a longer period of time. Need to move the body to prepare it. Plant the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Breathe in and press yourself all the way to open. Left hand to sky. Exhale, left hand underneath the left shoulder. Beautiful. We're sending the hands in front of us. We're going to find a puppy pose. So what we're doing is we want to place our forehead, chin, or chest on the mat while we keep the hips sort of over the knees. We're trying to open the heart here. So breathe in and exhale. Find your position. Keep the forearms up over the mat. Opening the shoulders, the armpits, the heart, the back, spine, maybe even the throat. This can feel uncomfortable. I encourage you to stay with your breath here. Deep breaths into the body. One more inhale. And exhale slowly. Slide yourself forward onto your belly. Nice. I'm going to go one more time into the shoulders here. So we're opening the right hand to the right side like a T, placing the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Breathe in to bend the left knee. And exhale to roll onto that shoulder. You can maybe place your left foot on the floor. If that's too much, you can roll a little less. Maybe place it, lengthen it with the right leg. Maybe it's not enough and you want to roll even more. You can place your left hand on your leg or maybe behind your back. Stretching into the right shoulder here. So connect to the sensation in the shoulder, to the stretching, but also connect to your breath. Focus on the breathing in and the breathing out. One more inhale. And exhale to roll back to your belly. Let's switch between the hands. Left hand open, right hand underneath right shoulder. Breathe in to bend the right knee. And exhale to roll over your left shoulder. Nice. Maybe you can even feel your back twisting a little. You want to focus on the shoulder, but if you feel other spaces that are being moved and stretched and it feels good, that's okay. Allow your head to rest in this position. One more inhale. And exhale, we're rolling back onto our belly. Nice. What we're going to do is we're going to lift into our forearms. We're going to grab opposite elbows here with our hands and lengthen them in front of us. Make sure that your elbows are a little further forward from your shoulders. You can also spread your toes to the edges of the mat here. Keep your toes untucked. Keep slight engagement in the quads. Lift your knees and the glutes and push your heart forward. Lift your chin. Nice. Breathe in with me. And exhale. This is where we look at the timer. Our timer starts now. We're going to stay here for about 2.5 minutes. Our first long hold for the practice, Sphinx pose. This posture is amazing because most of the time we are hunching our back and we're sitting on chairs and in cars. So this posture is really nice to hold and to just linger in it. Wherever you are practicing, whatever the weather is outside, whatever have gone through your day, if you're practicing with me right now, really try to connect to your breathing and to enjoy the moment, enjoy yourself, putting yourself in different positions that are good for you. Stretching your body, taking care of yourself, connecting to your breath, to your core. We have 1 more minute here. It's not too much. But at any point, if this feels too much in your lower back or in any other place in the body, you can slowly and gradually go back to your belly. If this is not enough and you'd like to go maybe a little deeper, you can try with your exhale to squeeze the glutes and maybe lengthen into the forearms, into your seal posture, shoulders away from ears. Nice. We have 30 more seconds, either in seal or sphinx. Yin practice, as you can already tell, is slower, quieter, often nicer. Can be very, very challenging mentally as well. Nice. 1 more exhale. And slowly make your way back to your belly. Make a bed for your head with your hands. And move your pelvis left to right. You can also bend your knees and then swipe windshield wipers, whatever, left to right. Nice, just a little longer. And back to the mat. Beautiful. We're going to place our hands underneath our shoulders, tuck your toes, and press yourself all the way back to sit on your knees. Beautiful. Our next longer hold is going to be child's pose. So we're bringing our big toes to touch, opening our knees wide, and this is where we can start using some props. You can either put the blanket between your heels and your sits bones, or any other thing, maybe a pillow as well. You can bring that bolster or that pillow in front of you to lay over. So wherever you are, take an inhale here. And exhale. Fold over your thighs and place your hands in front of you. If you don't have a pillow, you can just Rest your forehead onto the mat. And our 3 minutes start now. So we're starting the longer hold. Let's take a few breaths together. Breathe in through the nose. And on the exhale, release the tension. A couple more times. Breathe in. Exhale to let it go. Another breath in. And exhale all the way out. Release any tension that doesn't serve you. Notice if you're holding any muscles in the face, in the facial features. Allow the forehead to soften, your jaw, your shoulders. You might start to feel your hips, your quads soon. That's okay. Stay with your breathing. About the yin practice, what I find really, really cool about it is that although we're not particularly getting stronger muscle-wise, the stretching here and the breathing really helps us to go into our nervous system a little deeper and to relax ourselves. In the scientific way, it helps us to increase the tone of the parasympathetic system. It's also known as the rest and digest. And that's crucial for us to have these days in 2023 where we're always stimulated, always triggered from different things. So decompression, just relieving some stress and being able to come back to homeostasis, just being able to breathe deeply, very, very important. It's very beneficial. Nice, we have 30 more seconds. Beautiful. Let's stay for one more exhale. And on the inhale, slowly and gently lift yourself back up and place your hands into tabletop position. Maybe you want to lengthen one leg at a time behind you. Nice. Let's send the left leg forward into a pigeon position. So a few modifications here that are possible already. We can bring the bolster in front of us if we'd like to lay on it before we're going to the posture, right? We can do that. We can bring that pillow or bolster underneath our left sit bone or left hip. We can do that with a blanket as well. And with the blocks too, we can bring them to help us with elevation of the ground. So whatever you choose to do, I'm going to keep that pillow underneath the hip. That feels actually kind of nice. The blocks in front of us. Let's lengthen, inhale. And exhale, plant your forearms on the floor. Before you're going to go into a fuller expression, a deeper expression, we have some time here, so let your body gradually open into the posture, into the stretch. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Although the yin practice can be very, very fun and soothing and relaxing, it can also bring a good amount of challenge, as I mentioned earlier, mental challenge, in the sense that it can be hard sometimes to just stay still with yourself, with your thoughts. If you ever if it was ever hard for you to fall asleep, you're tired all day and then you're getting into bed and then your brain is just on, you're thinking about everything, about the past and the future. You just can't seem to fall asleep. So it can also happen in a yin practice. And I find that it's a really, really good place to practice that stillness, that silence. And the way that you can really practice it is by tapping into your breath. It's like, that saying, count sheeps to fall asleep. So count your breaths. Really just focus on inhales and exhales. It's a great, great practice to connect back to the present moment, to your nervous system, instead of just letting your monkey mind to wander. Maybe you want to try to remove the blocks if you did set anything underneath your forearms. Maybe go a little deeper here. Nice. We have 30 more seconds. One more exhale. And on the inhale, slowly and gently lifting back up. I'm going to remove the bolster from the left hip and sit on the left sit bone. Bringing the right leg all over the left knee. We're going to prepare ourselves for Gomukhasana, cow face pose. What's happening here is we want to have both sits bones on the floor. You can also elevate your seat with anything, basically with a block or a pillow or the blanket. And you want to try and stack the right knee over the left. This way, we want to have both of the seats on the mat, as I mentioned. This way, we inhale, lengthen, and exhale, we hinge from the hips and then fold. Maybe you want to tuck your chin to your chest. Maybe bring your forehead to your knee, maybe over the knee. Maybe you want to place your forehead on a block, if that's what's most accessible to you. Find your spot. Once you settle in the posture, let's take a breath in. Exhale, side out. Release the tension in the body and the face. One more time, breathe in. Exhale to let it go. 3 minutes, starting now. Nice. We have 1.5 more minutes. Halfway there. If it's starting to be a little uncomfortable, you can either go a little backwards with the position, or maybe stay with that discomfort and breathe into that. Teach yourself that you're okay, that you're safe. Teach your mind that you can bear this discomfort. Through our breath, we can really change our nervous system from feeling in danger and this is not healthy, this is not good, to feeling calm and responsible, having the ability to respond instead of react to a sensation or a thought. Twenty more seconds, a few more breaths. One last exhale, we stay here. And on the inhale, we slowly and very, very gently lift back up. Place your hands behind you. Untangle the feet. Whew. I had a lower body workout this morning and I can really feel it now with those stretching. So lengthening the legs in front of us. You can massage yourself, massage your body, get some more blood flowing in different places. You can tap your legs, shake them. That's really nice. Beautiful. In between the sides, what we're going to do is we're going to take another stretch here, another longer hold. So in this shape, we can place both of the blocks underneath our knees. We can elevate the hips again, whatever feels good or you're being called to. Whatever shape you feel like you want to take, or the variation, let's say. Nice. So we're placing our thumbs inside our feet. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale to fold over your legs. Maybe you can use the block or the pillow here for your forehead. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Nice. Allow your eyes to close, your jaw to relax. Can stay in the stillness where you're just breathing and folding over yourself, or if you feel like swaying a little, moving from side to side or bouncing, that's also cool. Let's stay for one more exhale. And slowly on the inhale, use your hands to press yourself back up. Place your hands underneath your knees, close them. Nice, and then back to a seated position. Move whatever is in front of you. Beautiful. And the right leg in front of us into a pigeon position, pigeon asana. And the left leg behind us. I'm gonna put the bolster back again underneath my right hip. I'm gonna bring the blocks as well again, because that's what I did on the other side. It's really good to do the same on both sides to create a balance. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to slowly fold. Start on your forearms. Deep inhale. And And exhale to let it go. 3 minutes, start right now. This is a good time to maybe notice if there's a difference between the sides for you. Maybe the right side feels a little tighter than the left. Or maybe it's the opposite, where it's easier for you to go deeper here, a little more comfortable. So let's talk a little philosophy. Emotions, energy in motion, right? That's what it is. Only makes sense that emotions can get stuck in the body, right? When you're angry, you feel it, you're contracting your eyebrows, your forehead, you're holding fists in your hands, and it affects your whole body. Sadness, you're closing your body, right? Where happiness, you're opening your heart and you're standing up and straight. So those different emotions, those different energies, they're moving, they're in motion inside your body. And sometimes some emotions, some things feel strong for years. Maybe there is a sense of emotion that you felt years ago that you can still feel, positive or negative. And the hips are a big place where emotions can get stored, usually shame and guilt. So staying in those postures for a longer time, like what we do right now, can feel uncomfortable, and we can unstuck some emotions by using our breath, really connecting to our body, to what we're feeling. This is not complete science. I'm not a scientist, but it's what I believe, so I thought about sharing. Nice, 20 more seconds. Instead of counting, just enjoy the breaths. Staying for one last exhale. And on the inhale, use your hands to press back up. Nice. Remove whatever you have in front of you or behind you, and slowly and gently sit back on the right hip. Bring the left leg all over the right knee. Make sure both sits bones are on the mat and both feet. Try to stack your left knee over the right. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale to hinge and fold. Nice. This is our last long hold for the practice, for the flow. We will have a few other postures to wind down, but as a long hold, this is the last one, so allow yourself to enjoy it. Lengthen your exhales. One more minute here. Almost done. A few more breaths here. Let's stay for one more exhale. Breathe in. And on the inhale, slowly and gently peel yourself back. Hands behind you. Untangle the feet in front of you. Same thing here. Tap your legs. Massage them or shake them. That's really nice. I really recommend trying that. Nice. Let's bend our knees, place our feet onto the mat here, coming into a seat. Cup your knees again. We're going to do the same variation of a cat and cow, but in this seated position. So breathe in to open the heart. Exhale to hang off of the knees. Tuck the chin to the chest, and one more time for each. And hang off of the knees. And slowly roll yourself back onto the mat, knees to chest. Nice. Let's allow both of the knees to fall to the left and open the right hand to the right side. Place your left hand over your right knee. Breathe in and exhale. Look over the right shoulder. Spinal twist. Release the tension in the forehead, the chin, the shoulders. And breathe. Let's stay for an exhale. Through center, bring your knees back up and onto the right side. Open your left hand to the left. Breathe in. And exhale, look over the left shoulder. Release the tension in the face, the body. Just allow the body to gravity and your limbs to do the work of pulling and twisting. Let's stay for 2 more exhales. Breathe in. Exhale. And one more time. Breathe in. Exhale to let it go. And inhale back up to center. Nice. Let's find our happy baby pose. So there's a few options here. The classic one is to grab the toes, the big toes, and to just open, reach with your hips, with your sits bones as much as possible towards the mat, and open your hips. If your sits bones don't reach here to the mat, you can kind of grab your shins like I do here, flex your toes, and that gives you some more range. It's a little more accessible. Left to right. Deep breaths in and deep exhalations. Nice. Let's release. Bring the knees to the chest. Let's roll a little forward and backwards. Massage your spine. Nice. Hug your knees to your chest. Deeply breathe in. Exhale, release your limbs away from one another. Your legs, your feet, your hands. Beautiful. Close your eyes here. I'm going to guide you into Shavasana, into a resting pose. Maybe after I guide you, you can either just let YouTube do its thing. Maybe it will pause the video, or maybe you can pause it yourself. Allow your music, if you set it, to keep on playing. For now, take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Let's do it once again. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Close your mouth. Lips are touching, teeth are not. And just breathe here. Soften your forehead. Release the tension in your third eye. Allow the eyes to fall back into their eye sockets. Release the tension in the lower jaw, the tongue, the shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers, heart, lungs, hips, knees, ankles, and toes. Relax. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoy this. I'd love to know if you did enjoy this, if you'd like other practices, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.